Hey, it's Al here. So, as I promised, I'm making a recording of the letter writing club practice I led a while back because you missed it and because I forgot to record it. So, I'm making this new recording just for you. So, I hope you enjoy it. Um, okay, so as maybe you know, I think you know already, I always begin by introducing myself. So I'm Elle Chenier and the founder of Gender Mentors. I've been teaching critical sexuality studies um, and gender studies at a university for many years, more than 25 years. Well, studying it for more than 25 and teaching for about 20. And now I am creating this gender mentors community for non-binary and non-binary like folks. And we have a letter writing club every second Sunday, which is super special time for us to just come together as a group and just be with each other and do a little bit of writing, a little bit of reflection, just go inside of ourselves. And that is the work that I do. It's all about connecting with our truest, most authentic self. And so I lead us in that practice. And so here we go. Okay. So we always begin with a little bit of a brief meditation, a mindfulness exercise, and then we segue from that into our letter writing. So I'll begin the mindfulness exercise now. And so I'd like you to find a comfortable position to be in. And I encourage you to make sure you're sitting upright and not slumping, because what we want is the breath to go all the way down very easily without any obstruction, all the way down into our belly. And the reason why that's really important is that the breath actually can have a very, very calming effect on our nervous system. It can just help us slow down and just help us be present in the moment right here and right now. Helps tame that mind of ours a little bit. So if it's comfortable for you, sit upright, both feet flat on the floor, so that we're well supported. And allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable, or just lower them slightly. But if neither of those are comfortable, it's perfectly fine to leave your eyes open, and I suggest you gaze out the window. Allow your eyes just to rest in the far distance. We want to bring ease to our system. So take a long, slow, deep breath in, and a long, slow exhale. And again, a deep breath in. And when you exhale, see if you can allow a little bit of tension in your body to go. Maybe it's in your shoulders, your stomach, your hips, your feet, your hands. With each slow out breath, invite a little more ease, a little more loosening in. And now I'd like you to allow your breath just to become completely natural, making no effort whatsoever. And notice the ease, the effortlessness of breathing. Notice how your breath enters and exits you without ever passing any kind of judgment, having an opinion, no expectation. It just is. Allow yourself to experience the no expectation of breath. Just notice that. Here it is, quite happily giving you life, supporting you, nourishing you, perhaps bringing you some calm and ease. And all of this happening without any thought, any concept, any judgment. Just happening. And remain relaxed with your breath as I talk now and guide you. The last letter from home that I sent, I talked about how I identified with the peony. I love peonies. Their bud is like a big, shiny green marble. Huge, really. So tight. And then when the time is just right, it begins what's called its marshmallow phase before bursting open, revealing thousands of delicate, soft, sometimes pink, sometimes white, beautiful feathers, of petals rather. The peony responds to the outer environment. It closes at nighttime, and it closes when the sky becomes overcast, protecting its very delicate petals from the possibility of rain or other things that might damage it. I want to ask you, what kind of flower are you? What color are you? Where do you grow? Are you a bud? Are you in full bloom? Somewhere in between? When do you open to reveal your delicate, soft, silky petals? And when do you close to protect them? What delicate scents swirl inside you? Can you taste your own sweetness? I want you to take a moment right now to admire your natural beauty. Just look at yourself. Notice your colors, the shape, and the feel of your petals, your scent. How does it feel to admire yourself in this way? Is it comfortable, uncomfortable, joyful, unpleasant? Just notice whatever feelings come up for you without judgment and without any expectation that they be any different than what they are. Just allowing them to be. And now, remember your breath, how it nourishes you, keeps you alive, sustains you, all without a thought, without a concept, without a judgment. Perhaps you can look back now at your soft petals with the same absence of judgment, simply witnessing them. Perhaps being like your breath, allowing your breath to stroke the petals. Just gently touch them. Just allowing that to happen. And we'll take a few more breaths here before we bring this part of our practice to a close. Soft breath in and soft breath out. When you're ready, if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them. And you might be feeling impatient. I know I often do during meditation, but it's so important to give yourself the grace of a slow re-entry from where we just were to where we're going now. By keeping it slow with ease, we can carry some of the benefit of that experience into our more, I want to say awake, but we weren't really awake, asleep exactly, were we? But into what we're about to do now. And what we're about to do now is write a letter. So what I would like you to do is write a letter about your experience that you just had. And I want you to write it to me. We're using my letter as a prompt. And I would love nothing more than to hear from you. And I'm going to share down below in the comments a letter that somebody did write actually from this meditation, although I changed it a little bit, but more or less it was the same. So you can read what they wrote afterwards. I don't want you to read it right now, though. Right now, I just want you to pick up a pen or your keyboard, whatever it is, or crayon, whatever it is you want to use. And if you don't like writing, you're welcome to draw or sketch, or I like playing with plasticine. You know, you could sculpt the flower that you are. So you could talk about what kind of flower you are, or you could write about simply what that exercise was like for you. Whatever works for you. So I'll end this video now. But what we do in the letter writing club is I give people usually 15 to 20 minutes to write. 15 to 20 minutes to write. So take as long as you want. 5 minutes, 5 hours to write. But however long you take, I really hope that you will send your letter to me. And you can also share it on social media if you want. Perhaps you can at me at Gender Mentor on Instagram or Facebook, and you can use that letter writing club, non-binary letter writing club as a hashtag. I'll put all that in the information below. But I don't want to keep talking. I want you to go ahead and write. So lovely to see you, and hopefully you will come to the next meeting of the non-binary letter writing club, which is every second Sunday. And I'll put a link to that below too. Okay, much love.